Hello, this video is going to go over some of the high points of the candidate guide for ECED 4033. This course focuses on strategies for teaching early childhood students how to be successful in reading and comprehending nonfiction and content area text. Here are the course objectives. I'm not going to read all of those to you, but please take the time to go back. Here are the goals that are promoted by this course. Here are the texts. Differentiated Instructional Strategies for Reading in the Content Areas, 2nd edition. Tools for Content Literacy by Janet Allen, and More Tools for Content Literacy by Janet Allen. Here's our course outline. You're going to be understanding the factors that affect the reader's comprehension. You're going to look at necessary skills and strategies to read content material, assessment of reading materials and the match with the reader, strategies for reading content materials, including strategies specific to various contents, new technologies in reading, assessing the reader's understanding of content material, using trade books with content area reading, and value-added measures in Ohio schools. The instructional methods of this online class consist of chapter overviews, readings, interactive discussion forum posts, and the use of various technologies such as PowerPoint, movie clips, and forums. Now, there are some long-term assignments in this class. I want to start first with strategy presentations. Each student will upload 2 short videos for the reading lessons presented in a real classroom setting to either individual, small, or whole group, highlighting 2 different content reading strategies. So you're going to do 2 of these. The material used in the lesson must be nonfiction content, but it does not have to be from a textbook. Students must have a signed parental consent form to video. Access to the videos will only be available for the instructor on the Moodle site for the duration of the class. And a brief reflection on the lessons and use of technology, including look-fors, should be included during the viewing. There is a rubric for precise requirements for these 2 presentations. The clips that you submit should not exceed 10 minutes. The first strategy presentation is due week 4, and the second is due week 6. You also have an annotated bibliography using the standards and/or themes, topics, indicators, content statements from your content area. Develop an annotated bibliography of 15 books of varying levels that would be appropriate. Now, these can be books you would have the students read or books you intend to read aloud to the students, either or. Some resources for recommended books and links are on week 5 of Moodle. Read as many of these as you possibly can. The annotation should be at least 3 to 5 sentences telling about the book, and if you read the book, a few additional sentences addressing your response to the book, your sense of its potential appeal and suitability for students and possible classroom use. If you do not read the book, You have to give credit for the source of the annotation. The bibliography should have a separate section for each content area. Within each section, books should be in alphabetical order by the author's last names. There is a template in week 5, and this is due week 5. You're also going to write an lesson plan for a student that has dyslexia. All of you, at one point or another, are going to have students in your classrooms that are diagnosed with dyslexia. As an educator, you must be aware of the warning signs connected to dyslexia, as well as ways you can universally design your own curriculum to meet the needs of all the learners. What you do to help the students with dyslexia will also help the student that learns visually, or the student that struggles to process information, and so on. This assignment is for you to choose a content reading strategy that will be appropriate for a student with dyslexia. Okay, here's what you're going to do. You're going to pick a topic in your content area. So you're going to go to the Ohio Standards and find one that is appropriately connected to your topic. Design an activity where you will choose a content reading strategies. Ideas may be found in the Janet Allen books or the PDF Dyslexia Handbook that can be used with students that have dyslexia. Choose a strategy and explain why you're using it. Connect your explanation to resources from our course or from independent research you found on your own. Finally, create a type of self-assessment for the student with dyslexia. This self-assessment may be a checklist or a reflection instrument of some sort. You will include this student self-assessment instrument with the assignment. This is a self-assessment for the students to explain their understanding of the lesson. This is due in week 7. This assignment is submitted on both Moodle and on Anthology Portfolio, which we used to call Chalk and Wire. There is a template available at the top of Moodle. Rubrics for both the Moodle and Anthology Portfolio submissions are in the rubric section of Moodle. Discussion forum activities and posts. Your initial post is due by Wednesday at 11:59 p.m. and responses need to be posted by 11:59 p.m. on Saturday. There is a final exam. It will be open on the last week of the class, and we'll talk more about that as we get through the class. Here is the grading scale. Policies of the university. Please make sure that you have read and understand these. If you qualify and have a desire for accommodations due to a disability, it is your responsibility to let me know what the disability is and what accommodations you are to have. Online attendance. If you are absent more than twice in an 8-week-long course, you're going to have to retake the course. to be counted present for a week. You just need to make one substantial contribution for the class on at least one day during the instructional week. I do follow the university policy for late work. Your grade is reduced 10% per day that the work is late. You can reach me via email on a daily basis. If you would like a phone conference, we can schedule that. Please make sure that you read the course policies. The remainder of the syllabus breaks the class down by each week. I'm not going to go through those with you. Each week I post an instructor video for the week, so please be sure that you are watching those. By the end of the first week of class, I would like for you to email me stating that you have read and understood this candidate guide. If you have any questions, please let me know. I look forward to our learning. Thank you.